Hello everybody. So I'm going to be doing a super quick pick a pile. Um this reading is going to be more so about like things that you need to hear right now. I actually just got, well, I didn't just get it, but I got this deck. I don't even know if I should call it a deck, to be honest. But I got these cards that have stuff on here that you should definitely hear from, like advice, spirit, kind of like your storyline, that kind of thing. I got a lot that came in this box. I don't know how many are in the box actually, but I got quite a bit and they're super tiny. So I was able to put them in a bowl and finally think of some use for them. Like, these are super small. They don't even fit my whole hand. Like, they barely fit my fingers. But I wanted to do a reading based off of what these cards say. So pick a pile. I don't know if this is going to resonate for you. It may not. It may resonate for some, not all. But this is going to be a super quick reading. I'm going to pull a handful for each. I'm going to pull a handful for each selection. I don't know what crystal this is because I actually got this crystal from a nice shop on Etsy, and it's very, very beautiful, actually. The camera does it no justice, but it's absolutely beautiful. I don't know what this one is because I got this one in California before I even got into crystals, and I didn't take a look at what it was called. So if you let me know in the comments what these two are called, I would really appreciate that. And excuse me, this one is blue kyanite. So this one's absolutely very, very beautiful. Let's see if you can see it here. Very, very beautiful. But yeah, so pick pile 1, 2, or 3, or if you need to pick more than one. I will get right into the reading right now with this crystal as our pile 1. Oh, one already came out. So we have a bunch of little cards. These are tiny, tiny. We actually don't have any yellow cards in here. Okay. Respect and value self. So you may be needing to respect yourself a little bit more, value yourself a little bit more, that kind of thing. You may have been going through something lately, but it's time that you start picking things up and start valuing yourself a little bit more than what you have been. Transformation. You are going through some sort of a transformation that could correlate with this actually, but this transformation could be good or bad, but always remember that you got to think about your future, and if you want things to run smooth in your future, please make the best decisions possible. Rest, relax, and relief. I don't know if any of you have gone through a surgery or something, but resting is necessary. I was getting surgery, but you may be overworked too, and you may need to relax and give yourself a little bit of a break. We have perfect. So you absolutely are perfect. We all are absolutely perfect in our own ways. We are all unique. We are all perfect, but Spirit just needed you to know this. Be with nature. You may need to get out of the house and take a walk or go on a hike or go on some sort of an adventure. It's always important to do. Sometimes we're not as grounded as we should be, and that's okay because we end up picking ourselves right back up at the end. Service. There may have been a service that you were doing. I'm not sure. I know this is off the line to say, but some of you may have been providing a service for people that this is a controversial topic actually, but some of you all may have been providing a certain service that I can't really say on YouTube, but this service, it kind of lines up with this card. Respect and value yourself a little bit more. who am I? So you could have a secret admirer, by the way, too, because this person may want you to think like, who am I? Who am I to you? Who are you to yourself? You know, you also have to ask yourself that question. Play. If you have kids, you know, you may want to go play with them. You may want to spend your time laughing and enjoying life a little bit more than what you have been. You may want to give yourself some fun time on the side, you know, so you can enjoy yourself. You know, you may have been stressed out a little bit from work or other obligations, and you may not have given yourself enough time to let go and relax, release, follow your knowing. Follow what you know, not what you don't know. I'll say that. If you know something isn't necessarily right, you know, you should definitely follow what's best. Freedom, love, and joy. That's definitely in your future. Future. That's so good for you. Choose something easier. You may have been, like I said, you may have been working very hard and need time to relax. So choosing something easier in your life may be the best option for you to progress. Detachment. There may be a need to detach from something in your life, possibly an addiction or a person or just a really unhealthy living habit. Breathe. You may not have felt like you have time to breathe anymore. Like I said, you may be really stressed out, but take some time to breathe. Practice your breathing methods. If you just had surgery and they give you that little box thing, like if you had an appendectomy, they might give you breathing test thing. I forgot what it's called. You may need to do a cleanse of your home or your spiritual self. You may need to take a herbal bath of some sort to help clear your energy. You may need to cleanse your home. Your living space may be infested with some sort of an energy that is not too good for your own well-being. And that's okay. That, like I said, that happens to all of us. Talk to someone. You should probably talk to somebody about the stress that you have or whatever it is that you need to detach from. Feel it. You should probably start connecting with your emotions more so you can start feeling like what needs to be felt, because if you build that all up, then you're going to explode one of these days, and that's not cool. It's not right. It's not healthy. Go for it. Whatever you've been thinking about doing, you should absolutely go for it and push forward always. Warmth. You may be in need of someone's warmth, someone's affection. That's okay. Happens to all of us. You may be in a very lonely state. Thank you so much for coming to Pile 1. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content, and I will be back with more videos very soon. Hello, Pile 2. So I have this bowl full of little cards that I actually got about a year ago, and I didn't really have much of a use for them before because they're so small I can barely fit them in my hands. Well, they fit in my hands, but they're so small I can barely do much with them. But I did find a purpose. I put them in a bowl today, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick out a handful. Like, my eyes are closed the whole time while I'm doing this. I'm going to pick out a handful like this, and we're going to get into your messages for today and what you need to hear. So right off the bat, I'm getting that maybe you haven't been spending enough time with your kids, or you've been too uptight lately and you need to let go and release and just kind of play a little bit and enjoy yourself and your time. Perfect. You are an absolutely perfect person, as we all are. You're perfect in your own ways, and you're absolutely unique as well. Go for it. You may need to go for whatever your mind is telling you to go for. If you feel like you have a new idea you want to take part on, definitely go for it and allow yourself to be a part of what's to come. We have compassion. You may need to have some compassion for those people in your life. Like I said, you may be too uptight lately. You may not be going through a happy time at the moment, and that's causing you to be like this, but that's okay. So you may need to have some compassion for others. Completion. There may be unfinished projects in your life that you need to complete and take care of as soon as possible. You know, that's just letting you know that. We have detachment. So there could be something that you need to detach from very soon, because it's like it's filling you up with negative energy that you don't need. It happens to all of us as usual. So like I said, don't feel bad about it. We have cleanse. You may need to cleanse your home, your living space, of any negative energies that could be infesting it. Willingness. You may need to feel like you want to do something in order to succeed, as you should. So if you're not happy with something, don't take part in it. Innocent. There may be a situation that you don't know about that is kind of like going on behind your back, by the way, and you're absolutely innocent to the situation. That could be what you need to detach and cleanse from. There is a person in your life that does care about you a lot. They see a lot of love for you, and they look at you as their lover. Be vulnerable. You may not be very vulnerable. You may be more uptight, like I said earlier, and giving some room for vulnerability may be the best thing for you, for your relationship. Empower yourself. You are a strong individual, but we all need to be reminded of that every now and then and get grounded. Write. So if you have any sort of need to write, if you're writing a book or like for your unfinished project, you know, if you're going through something right now, writing is very good to do shadow work this moment. So you're not living in the moment at the time right now, but you should probably consider doing so. And because some people like to focus on the future more, or they like to focus on the past more, and not so much the current moment that they're living in, and they miss out on a lot. So right now we're being told to focus on this moment. What's under that? You may have been looking for something lately. You may have lost, I don't know, like your keys or your TV clicker or something like that. So definitely look under something, search around for your belongings. You'll find them soon. Touch. You may be feeling very touch deprived by your person. I don't know if that's in your love language. Like, some people like to give gifts, some people like to act, but your love language could be touch, and maybe you're deprived of that. Allow. You need to allow more to walk into your life, and you need to allow more into your life and to let your guard down a little bit. Thank you so much for coming to pile 2. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more content, as I will be uploading more videos very soon. Hello, pile 3. So I'm going to be uploading this quick little reading. I got these super tiny cards about a year ago, and they barely fit my hands, so I was like, let me try to shuffle these, and I couldn't shuffle them, like, they're so small. But I'm doing a super quick reading today, as I found a purpose for these cards, and I'm gonna let you in on some messages that you need to hear right now. Let's see. My eyes are closed while I'm doing this, by the way. So these are your messages for today. I think you got more than the last 2 piles, because it feels a lot more than the last 2 piles. But the first card that you have is accept and re-choose. So there may have been something in your life that you've had to give up on and just re-choose your decisions. You know, you may have had to, as they say, take that out. So that's totally okay. You know, we all have to at some point. Warmth, you know, you could be deprived from somebody's warmth. You could be very lonely, in a lonely state. Willingness, you have to be willing to allow other people into your life so you can get out of that lonely state. You have to be happy with yourself. You have to be willing to move on. This moment, you have to focus on this moment. You cannot rely living in the past. You cannot live in the past forever. You know, you're gonna miss out on a lot of life experiences if you continue to do so that way. You need to start appreciating yourself. You are a very good person inside and out. You do a lot for not only yourself, but your community, your family, your friends, the people that you love the most in life. And you are being told right now that you need to appreciate yourself. You also need to forgive yourself for whatever happened in the past that, you know, kind of messed you up. And it's okay if you get emotional over it, because we're being told that you need to feel it. You need to feel your emotions so you can become less emotionally detached. If you are, you gotta grow and move forward and just take everything one step at a time. Understanding. So you gotta have an understanding of what's going on with you before you can start to, I guess that the understanding part is also a part of healing. So understand what's going on while you heal. That's very important. Maybe going to therapy so you feel like you have someone that will understand you and help you through this and talk out your issues. Who am I? You gotta ask yourself, who am I? What kind of a person am I? Surrender. So if you've been in an argument with someone or something like a controversial topic, something tough to pick on, you know, you may have to surrender to that person just to let it go, because sometimes surrendering is just better than holding on. Because I don't know how that saying goes. It's sometimes easier to let go than to hold on. That's necessary right now. Grace. I feel like you do have that you definitely have, like, your guardian angels they're always watching you, of course, but now they need you to know that, because you're not going through the best. Like, you feel like you're not going through the best, so you feel alone a lot, but your angels are there with you, absolutely. Up until now. So something's stopping for you soon. There might be a phase in your life that's going to be ending very quickly, which I guess could be a good thing for you. If it's good, if it's bad. If it's bad, then moving on to new beginnings is obviously great. Doubt cancels abundance. You have to stop being afraid of moving on and walking into the future, because your doubt is not going to help you move forward. Go for it. You have to go for whatever your mind is telling you. If you're thinking about doing new things, if you're thinking about taking a trip, going on a vacation, if you're thinking of starting a new business, if you're thinking about going back to school, you should definitely go for it. Because whatever it is you're scared about doing, that's going to cancel out your abundance right away, and you're not going to be able to do so. Detachment. You may need to detach from those doubts. You may need to detach from other things. Lovers. That's your next card. There could be someone in your life that loves you very much, as we all do. We all have someone that loves us very much, but there may be someone that you're more connected with, that you consider a lover, someone that you take care of, or someone that takes care of you. Encouragement. There's a need for you to be encouraged right now. That's something that your life is lacking, but will be coming to you soon, possibly by this lover. you got to start trusting yourself and and empowering yourself more, so that way you can go forward and continue to win and succeed. Friend, you may need to talk to a friend about your situation right now. You may need to talk to a friend about, you know, going forward and your self-improvements. Be vulnerable. It's time that you start letting people in on your life and talking to people about your situations. It's time that you start letting people know what's going on. There is a new beginning awaiting you, but you have to be willing to accept it. Be firmer. So you may have to put your foot down with something, a person possibly in your life that is not giving you the best of, that's not giving you the best energy. You might have to put your foot down and be firmer with that. You may also need to cleanse your space, your living space, your energy of all negativity that is going on in there. And you may need to start respecting and valuing yourself more, because this has to do with a lot of the message. You got to start valuing yourself more in order to move forward and grow proper. Thank you so much for coming to pile 3. Thank you. I actually really like doing this reading. I will be doing some more. For those interested, leave a comment below if you want to see more videos like this. But thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more content.